truly a difficult time. New at 11, the man who stood accused of sending poison-laced letters to the president and a senator is talking just after charges against him were dropped. Paul Kevin Curtis spoke out, and a new mystery now begins because investigators do not know who actually sent those letters containing ricin. Letters addressed to President Obama and Mississippi Senator Roger Wicker arrived in our region last week. Hatzel Vela live with where the investigation stands tonight. Hatzel?
Leon, the big problem is, as you mentioned, we have no idea who is behind the letters that targeted the senator here on Capitol Hill and the president of the United States. And investigators tonight are not saying much.
Not really knowing what's happening, not having a clue why I'm there.
This is Paul Kevin Curtis, the man who just hours ago was considered the prime suspect in the ricin case. But here he was talking to reporters minutes after he was released.
When you've been charged with something, you've never heard of ricin or whatever. I thought they said rice, so I said I don't even eat rice.
It was not long after he talked to reporters that charges were dropped against Curtis.
I respect President Obama. I love my country and would never do anything to pose a threat to him or any other U.S. official.
The release of the Mississippi man comes a day after an FBI agent testified no ricin turned up in Curtis's home. The search moved to the home of another man in the same town. And then there's this.
We've had another incident today, I'm told, at Bolling Air Force Base.
What we thought could be another scare here at home turned out to be nothing. Officials from the Defense Intelligence Agency told us their mail screening equipment alerted them to the possibility there could be a harmful substance. But in a statement, they later said, after a thorough on-scene investigation, no suspicious packages or letters were located. The FBI took samples and will conduct further testing off-site. Back in Mississippi, Curtis glad his name is cleared. Now, the second man in question, whose home was also searched, told the Associated Press that he is innocent. And by the way, we know tonight he has not been arrested. Live on Capitol Hill, Hatzel Vela, ABC 7 News.